Miss Song, that's me. This is Farca. I represent Jessica Delapine. She's an up-and-coming stand-up. The trailer for her new movie has been making the rounds. Fair and Square. It's a rom-com. Are you familiar with her? The name rings a bell, but nothing specific. I see the marketing money was well spent. I'm calling you because we need you to find somebody. Does that sound like something you can do? That's literally my job. Good. Jessica was approached by some piece of shit asshole who's blackmailing her. They're demanding that she drop the corporation that's currently sponsoring her. Otherwise, they'll release some sensitive information about her. We would like said asshole to stop. What's the corporation? Farca flicks, they're pretty careful with their reputation in the most obnoxious way. I'm assuming you haven't tried the police? No, I'd rather we got the information through a private agent. Once you've done all the legwork for them, we'll start with the official paperwork. Can't complain about getting work. So you'll take the case? Yes, please send me all of the relevant information about this asshole. We don't know much. I was hoping you could start with an IP search. I'm sending you the required data. It might not be enough. If it is enough, you'll get an easy paycheck. I'll see what I can do. Future yous. They're you in the future, all of you, unless you finish your business. Jessica's manager hired me to find out who's blackmailing his client, Jessica Delapine. We will take Delapine to court for this slander. Her joke was in poor state, and her manager, Farca of Ghouls, can suck a bag of fair use. She's being blackmailed by an unknown asshole. I must stop said asshole, whoever they are. Fair and Square. The public wants it, the critics it. The romantic comedy starring Jessica Delapine is set to become a blockbuster despite early reviews criticizing it for completely misusing the comedian's persona. The public, however, have been longing for a classic romance topped with comedy icing. Margaret Legg's first performance.mp4, 6 years ago, amateur hour. Jessica's blackmailer. I need to stop them. I should trace their IP. Query. I need to trace an IP. Whose IP? Entering the data right now. There's no trace. No trace? Yes, there's no trace. How is there no trace? This has never happened before. Am I a failure? No, you're not. You made me a failure. I didn't. You told me I was the best. Some people are also good. Oh, that's okay then. Never mind. Yes, Has there been any progress, Miss Song? I couldn't trace the blackmailer's IP, so you can't find them. I can, I just need to look into Jesse. I don't understand. That's what the blackmailer did. I can find them by retracing their step. I'm worried I'll end up creating two blackmailers. Sir, we have an NDA. Everything is official. Look, I'm going to use my contacts and tools to look into Jesse anyway. Contacts like who? The Royce, the journalist. We have an arrangement. Isaac? Yeah, you know him? Only by reputation, a hardcore freelancer. Heard his name a lot when I was in the music business. He won't appreciate you sharing the fact that he's a source, by the way. We have an understanding. Isaac is almost infamous for his integrity, at least outwardly. I even thought about scheduling an interview with him to get everything out there while we're still in control. Alright, I trust your discretion. What do you need? I need to see the correspondence between Jesse and the blackmailer. Sending you an email now. She's really worried that the blackmailer will get her into more trouble. I'd also like to investigate the client's apartment. Alright, as long as you make the problem go away. Thank you. Blackmail exchange. Hello Isabella, as requested, I'm sending you the conversation with the blackmailer. Jake, I know your secret. Jesse, excuse me? Jake, drop the court deal and nobody will know. Jesse, nobody will know what? Jake, that you were a drug mule. Jesse, how do you know that? Jake, I just do. You have 48 hours or everyone finds out. Call the police and everyone finds out. Talk to anybody and the police find out. Jesse, I need some time. Jake, I don't care. Just do it. Do it or you and all your pals go to jail. Or worse, you have no idea how much I've learned about you. Jessica Delapine's flat. Nice neighborhood. Safe, hip, good location. It's hard to have nice legs and do comedy. I put salami in my shoes. I still have great legs. It's not funny. It really isn't. Fuck this joke. Collab maybe? Hey there. Couldn't find your proper contact info, but a friend of a friend knew how to get in touch. I'd love to do something with you. Pretty normal stuff, nothing out there. Kinda want to follow the legend of the funniest legs in the adult industry. Hit me up if you're interested. Hardy. Knock knock. Who's there? Not Farca PD. A Farcan and a Spaniard walk into a bar. The Farcan asks for a beer. The Spaniard says, "Get some nice wine. Don't be so Italian." Waterboarding. Many comedians try to make it funny. There is a sure way to do it. There really is. But I don't do CIA corporate events lately. So I spread my legs and he goes, "Whoa, honey, what's up with the cobwebs?" So I say, "Spider farm." He, "Where are the spiders then?" Me, "Bats ate them." Izzy, how's it going? Not bad. What about you? The usual, snooping around, a bit of sleuthing, picked up some modular, the synthetic stuff. Yeah, got some nice tunes going. Worth getting into? Nah, sucks all the money out of your pockets. I already ordered too many modules. Expensive shit. I've got a case involving a celebrity. Nice, I love those. Shoot. What do you know about Jessica Delapine? The comedian? Yeah. What has she gotten herself into? I have a bet on this. Excuse me? She's an addict, well, used to be. Went off to some fancy person rehab place outside the city. For what? That's the bet. I went for the classic, drugs. Classic indeed. Is it true? I assume you're looking for dirt on her. The reverse, somebody is blackmailing her. Oh, who has access to information on addiction? It's hard to get. I think only my colleagues could assess it. And we don't give that kind of information out a lot, right? Half the entertainment industry is addicted to something. You told me. Yeah, this is the not a lot part with a special connection attached. I appreciate that. So you don't know what the addiction was? That rehab facility is airtight. It was hard enough to find out that she was there at all. Anything else juicy? Nothing blackmail worthy, sorry. If you find out what she was addicted to, let me know. Do you know anything about Jesse's manager? Fuzzy Ghoul, right? That's the one. Top-notch manager has a bad reputation. How come? He gets shit done, but he ruffles feathers in the process. His last client fired him in a screaming fit. I heard he's involved in some kind of scandal now. Anything on his relationship with Jesse? There are rumors, the legit kind, about them butting heads a lot, and Jesse does what he says. Gotcha. Anything else? Never mind. Yes, has there been any progress, Miss Song? I found listening devices in Jesse's place. Her apartment is bugged? This is serious. Thanks for letting me know. No problem. I'm gonna make some calls about getting new locks. Are you still capable of resolving the situation? Yeah, I've got some people to call about crime. Gotcha. Thanks for the update. Are you sure you're telling me everything? I'm sorry. It feels like I'm working with my hands tied. Look, I even gave you access to Jesse's flat. If you're hiding something, it makes my job harder. I think I've told you everything you need to do your job. I know you covered her issues with Julian Achille. That's just business. The Rokanins are unpredictable psychos, but blackmail isn't their thing. The Rokanins? Yeah, Achille is their lawyer. Jesse made a joke about Rokanin Corp in Finland. Thing is, Finland is fine with it. Look, I've worked hard to keep Jesse safe. It's not good for a celebrity. I can't give information out to just anybody. Come on, we signed a contract. It includes an NDA. You think you're the only one I have an NDA with? There's a lot of stuff I can't tell you. Discretion is paramount. She has baggage, but it can be dismissed as slander. All of it? No, obviously not. The corporation financing Fair and Square won't be pleased about this. They could just cancel the whole thing. Jessie would likely have to restart her whole career after this. Well, maybe I need to check somebody who she knows and you don't. There really is such a thing as bad press. Look, are we done? You know about it now, don't you? You didn't tell me she was a drug addict, Fozzie. That rehab facility is supposed to be airtight. She went to rehab. You can put 2 and 2 together. If you're determined enough, I suppose. I guess that's what I get for hiring a PI. You guess? I'm not the one to disclose more information. Bullshit. What? Shut up. I'm giving you Jessie's number. These just aren't my stories to tell. Was that so hard? Now I have to deal with this shit too. I paid quite a sum to suppress that information. The corp didn't even cover the expenses. Jessie is good, definitely a start in the making, but her past is a headache. Thanks. Isabella, what a surprise. What can I do for you? Do you know anything about Jessica Delapine? The comedian? She isn't that funny. Her stand-up feels forced. It lacks something raw, you know. How do you know that? She played a club where I had meetings a couple of times. Are you assuming I'm not interested in pop culture? What was the question then? She used to be a drug mule. I don't think we're close enough for that conversation. It's not about us. Then what is it about? I'm just following a lead, and you're the best person to ask. And then it is about us. I don't know her like that. She's not on my ledger. Maybe one of the other gangs? There are no gangs, not anymore. There's no need to turn those stones over. Shatsu, the blackmailer is determined to get their money. That might be a problem for you. That's interesting. See? First, I'd like to meet this bully. Once you find them, of course. That could be an option. Second, before the gangs went kaput, there were these Serbs, led by Zevko, now deceased. They were the only ones who managed to hide something. From the police, of course, you understand. I'm sending you the location of their home base. And how are they connected to this? If there's any info out there about her being a mule, I don't have it, which means nobody does. But if I were to look for it, I'd look there. Thank you, sir. An abandoned loft recently purchased to be repurposed into an art center. Probably 5-6 years ago, under a male name. Check Jessica Delapine in Cyrillic too. Marked as arrested. Marked for death. The listening devices found in Jessica's apartment, planted en masse around the apartment. The blackmailer managed to sneak into the apartment. A drone from the Serbian loft, found stuck in a vent, non-operational, mass-produced frame with some custom modifications. Whoever visited the loft didn't retrieve it. They must have left in a hurry. Traces of Serbian acid, found in the abandoned loft. Looks fresh. Someone triggered the trap recently. Worry? What kind of traces would acid leave on a body? Chemical burns. That was quick. It was simple. It's acid. Acid is a chemical. I found it near a trap. I think it's quite old. Processing. Chemical burns. Most likely designed to leave burn marks on the face. Does time have any effect on the acid? Judging by the traces, no. Never mind. Hi, Isabella, right? Call me Izzy. Thanks, I will. Fozzie told me you're helping out with the bully thing. Yes, I need to know what they found out and how. Well, bully for you. Pardon? Sorry, my jokes aren't so hot these days. What do you need to know? I'm an open book and I bought myself dinner already. Tell me about your past. You're looking for dirty laundry, right? Mostly yes. I once told a joke about a bear and a Frenchman. It stank the place out. Bad. Can you please take this seriously? Where do you want to start? Do you have any suggestions? I did time for smuggling drugs into Farca. I had a serious addiction to said drugs. I had sex on camera for money for about 2 years. None of these are jokes. Take your pick. Tell me about crime. That was back in uni. I really needed money, so I came up with the best idea ever. Taking drugs across the border for the Serbian mob. Well, why did you need money? Why do you think? Luxury parties? Oh, they were so great. You know how it goes. When you're young, you just assume luxury is the shit. I rented a beautiful flat near Ulysses Point, went to all the best parties there, drank the most expensive champagne, bought it for my suitors, that surprised them, bought friendships too. How did you get caught? I mean, drug smuggling has an expiration date. I was terrified that the Serbians would come after me once I got out of prison. They were gone by the time I got out. I didn't feel like I was free of it at all. Any idea how the blackmailer could have found this out? Absolutely none. I have no contacts with that organization. I'm not sure they're even alive anymore. How come? Crime is dangerous. Alright, what's next? Let's talk about addiction. That happened after prison. I made some contacts in there and drugs were offered as a way to cope. Did it work? Does it ever? Just adds more problems that you can't escape from. I got clean though. How could your blackmailer have learned about it? I don't know. I wasn't open about it until like 2 years ago. And by open, I mean just talking about it at all. Maybe an AA meeting? Can I get the address and phone number of your sponsor? The address, sure. He changes his number a lot though. Groupie stalker issues. So please be gentle. His hair is trend. Is he famous? He's a metal guitarist. Long hair, tattoos, grungy look. I think Vietnamese heritage. Anything else I should know about? He always looks sad. Oh, regarding my shitty little helpers? I don't think so. I mean, it's a pretty basic story, except I didn't commit crimes for drugs. Prison helped with that for sure. Let's move on then. So, you did porn? Cam girl, please. I mean, that was a job. I liked it. It used to be up on the internet. Used to be? Nothing used to be on the internet. Yeah, I told Ghoul there's no point, but he convinced me that there's a way. And like the corps weren't happy about that part of my career. They actually did it. I guess being in an amateur category helped somehow. How did you get into it in the first place? Well, I knew a guy before prison. All those parties I paid for with drug money led to some connections. It started with some private stripper-like videos on social media. The money was good, he was clean, and I really needed the money. Then I set up an account on an amateur site and worked my ass off. Nice. Thanks, it was fun, and I did enjoy the performance aspect of it. And it got me off drugs, plus I got a rep for doing funny shows. But then the whole market got flooded. The recession and all that, I didn't have it in me to compete. So I started doing stand-up, and it went well enough for me to quit. You seem at peace with your past. Why wouldn't I be? I did bad things and paid for it in full. That dark place I was in, I crawled out of it. I like where I am now. I'm at peace with things. It's a bittersweet peace, but it's mine. I can live with regrets, or I can enjoy what I've got. And it's not like I don't have much, you know? I think I have everything I need. Local community center. AA meetings are held downstairs. Opening speech. Hello everyone. I'm glad you made it to this meeting. Please forgive my appearance. I have a concert after this. It's the first one in a while, and I want to give folks a good show. I'm quite nervous actually. I think this is a good time to talk about willpower and resilience. I'm going to share some of the things I do when I feel anxious. But first, I'd like to hear from some of the new people here. Who wants to go first? AA canceled until further notice. Sorry for the inconvenience. Keep calm. Be your best self. Start with Annie Watkins, a newbie. Don't fuck it up and drink. Fuck, I want to drink.